Hello dear students, so welcome to part 6 of CSAT 2020 video solutions. Here we'll be taking another set of 5 questions. So let's start with the questions. Question says, how many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained by using all the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5? How many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained by using all the digits? See everyone, this question belongs to a number system, I should say, and the topic is divisibility, right? And see, if you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you are forming a 5-digit number, this number will definitely be divisible by 3, right? Because the sum of the digits is 15, which is a multiple of 3, right? So if you talk about the divisibility rule of 3, a number where sum of digits is a multiple of 3, then that number is divisible by 3, right? So any number which can be formed by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will always be divisible by 3, right? So obviously this number can't be a prime number, right? So no any prime number can be formed using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this number will certainly be divisible by 3, right? So it can't be a prime number. So the answer is 0, right? So for this particular question, if I talk about the ideal solving time, so I guess the ideal solving time is maximum 15 seconds. Max to max 15 seconds if it is getting clicked to you, right? Else obviously you can take a lot of time if you are trying to solve this question as it is given. Okay. I mean, you can use permutation, combination, or so many techniques are there which you can use, right? But I guess this is the very right approach, right? First of all, you should do the sum of the digits. The sum of digits is 15. So number can't be the prime, right? Okay. So now let's talk about the next question. Okay. Next question says, a person can complete 20% work in 8 days, right? If a man can complete 20% work in 8 days, right, a person X, then obviously 100% work in how many days? So this is 5 times of this. So obviously 5 times of this would be 40, right? So X can complete 100% work in 40 days, right? Okay, fine. Now let's talk about Y. Y can do 25% of the work in 6 days. So Y can do 100% of the work. This is actually 4 times. So this is also 4 times. So Y can do 100% of the work in 24 days. Right? Okay. So Y can do 100% of the work in 24 days. Okay. So now X and Y. X can do a piece of work in 40 days. Right? Y can do the same piece of work in 24 days. Alright. Now just take the LCM of these two numbers. So LCM is what? LCM is I guess 120. Right? Okay. So 120 units. Just assume that 120 is the entire work. Right? 120 units is the entire work. If X is doing 120 work in 40 days, 120 units. So in one day, he is doing 3 units. If Y is doing 120 units in 24 days, so it means in one day, he is doing 5 units, right? So now, question is asking about the 40% of the total work, right? 40% of the total work, right? So total work is what? Total work is 120 units, right? So 40% of 120, right? So 120 into 40 by 100. Okay. So 1010 cancelled. So this is 48 units they are asking about. Right. So question is asking about 48 units of work. Right. So when X and Y are working together, they are doing 3 plus 5. They are doing 8 units per day. Right. So it means for 48 units, they will be taking 48 by 8. 6 days. Alright everyone. So X and Y together will be doing 40% of the work in 6 days, right? So this question belongs to time and work concept, right? This is again a topic of basic numeracy, right? And obviously for this question, if you know the exact process like this, exact approach that I'm going to use, that I'm using in this question. So with this approach, you will be taking around 60 seconds, I guess, to solve this question, right? That's it, not more than this, around 60 seconds at the max, right? See everyone, what ideal solving time I'm talking to you is the maximum solving time that you can take in the examination, which is allowed, right? Because if you're taking more time than this, then obviously you won't be able to complete 50 questions around, right? Because I'm talking about I just want you to do around 40-50 questions in the question paper so that you will be in the safer side, right? Okay, fine. Now let's talk about the another question. Next question says, a car travels from place X to place Y at an average speed of V km per hour, from Y to X at an average speed of 2V km per hour, again from X to Y at an average speed of 3V km per hour, again from Y to X at the average speed of 4V km per hour. Okay, fine. So let's say this is X and this is Y, right? So difference between them, the distance between them, distance between X and Y is not given, right? So we need to assume it from our side, right? So everyone, what I'm saying is, you just assume that, this is V, 2V, 3V and 4V, right? 4V means like this, sorry. So you just assume the LCM of these numbers. So LCM of these numbers is 12. So just assume the distance between X and Y is 12 kilometer, right? And I'll tell you the reason also, right? Why I'm saying this, fine. So just assume the distance between them is 12 kilometer, right? And V is 1. So V is equal to 1, 2V is equal to 2, 3V is equal to 3 and 4V is equal to 4. Right everyone? Okay. So now man is going from X to Y at the rate of 1 km per hour, right? And coming back at the rate of 2 km per hour. Again going here at the rate of 3 km per hour and coming back at the rate of 4 km per hour, right? So this is the question and we need to find the average speed, right? So for the first time, total time taken by the man will be what? 12 by 1, right? Because here the man is going with the speed of 1 km per hour. So total time he will take as 12 hours, right? Second time when he's coming back, so 12 by 2, he is taking 6 hours. Third time, 12 by 3, he is taking 4 hours. And fourth time, 12 by 4, right? He is taking 3 hours, right? We need to find the average speed, right everyone? We need to find the average speed. Okay, so average speed is what? Total distance covered upon total time taken, right? Average speed is total distance upon total time. So total distance upon total time, right? So total distance covered is what? 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, because every time he is covering 12 kilometers, right? For the first time he's taking 12 hours, second time he's taking 6 hours, third time he's taking 4 hours and next time he's taking 3 hours, right? Okay, so 48 divided by 25, right? So this is what? This is actually, this value lies between 1 to 2, right? So 48 by 25, this lies between 1 to 2. This is slightly less than 2, right? So everyone, I should write like this. I'm just writing like this. 48 lies between 1 to 2. It is greater than 1 but less than 2, right? 48 by 25. This value lies between 1 to 2, right? So the average speed will be 1 to 2, right? So you can say it will be 1V, between 1V to 2V, right? So B option is correct. Average speed lies between V and 2V km per hour. Okay everyone, so B option is the correct choice, right? So this question belongs to time, speed and distance. This is a very logical topic, right? Comes under the section of basic numeracy, right? This is a very logical topic. And the ideal solving time for this question will be what? I think the ideal solving time for this question will be 50 to 60 seconds. That's it, right? Not more than this. Okay, the ideal solving time for this question will be 50 to 60 seconds, not more than that, right? It's a very good question, but please don't try to solve this question using the traditional mathematics, right? Otherwise, it will be a very time taking and cumbersome question, right? All right, so now let's talk about the another question. Okay. Next question says, consider the following statements. Fine. The minimum number of points of intersection of a square and a circle is 2. Minimum number of point of intersection. See everyone, this is, let's say this is a circle and this is the square, right? Minimum number of point of intersection may be 1, right? Right. And if they are not intersecting at all, then minimum number of intersection may be 0 also, right? Okay. Minimum number of intersection may be, if they are intersecting, then minimum number of intersection may be 1, right? And maximum number of intersection points is equal to 8, right? Maximum number of intersection is equal to 8. This is correct. Maximum number of intersection points, maximum number of intersection points, if we talk about, it is equal to 8. If we count these points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So maximum number of intersection points are equal to 8. So minimum number of point of intersection can be 1 or it can be 0 also if they are not intersecting, right? But if they are intersecting, then minimum number of point is 1. So the correct answer, which of the above statements are correct? The above statements, 2 only is the correct statement, right? This is the question of simple geometry, or you can say this question is based on just observation, right? Just observation or simple geometry, right? Or thinking only, we can say, or general mental ability, you can say. I don't know where to categorize this question, right? Or you can say geometry also, but I don't think this question belongs to geometry. It's just an observation, right? Anyways, the ideal solving time for this question is what? How much time is required? I don't think more than 15 seconds is required for this question, right? More than 15 seconds is not required. It question will be solved like from 3 second, 4 second to 15 seconds. Matlab the range is from 3-4 seconds to 15 seconds. That's it, right? Okay, everyone, fine. Now let's move to another question. The next question says, a man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. What is the ratio of the speed in still water to the speed of the current? Okay. See everyone, downstream is what? Downstream is with the river flow. With the river flow. And upstream is against the river flow, right? Okay, fine. And when you are when you are rowing with the flow, then obviously flow is supporting you, right? And when you are rowing against the flow, then flow is opposing you, right? Then obviously a man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. Fine. Okay, let us assume man's speed in still water is B for like rowing a boat, B for boat, fine. And man's speed, and the speed of current is speed of water current, right? Speed of water stream, or you can say water current, is equal to S, right? So actually here, when a person is going upstream, then obviously it will be B minus S, and when a person is going downstream, it will be B plus S, right? So obviously B minus S and B plus S, here B will always be greater than S, right? Because if B will be less than S, then obviously the person cannot be able to won't be able to row upstream, right? So obviously always B is greater than S, right? So here B is to S is given in all the options, right? Because they are asking is speed in still water. So B to the speed of the current, B is to S, right? So obviously here B can't be less than S, B can't be less than S, right? So A and C options are not correct, right? And B is to S, this is what this is giving you, 2 plus 1 is to 2 minus 1. So this is what 3 is to 1, okay? And this is 3 plus 1 is to 3 minus 1, which is giving you 4 is to 2, right? So everybody here, I mean for this option, we are getting downstream is to upstream is 4 is to 2, right? So downstreams, I mean the speed in the downstream is double the speed in the upstream. Then obviously speed and time are in the reverse ratio. So downstream is to upstream 4 is to 2. Then obviously this is the speed, right? So this is the time, right? So speed downstream is double the speed of upstream. Then obviously the time downstream will be half the time of the upstream, right? So obviously this option is the correct one, right? Everybody, fine. So with the help of the options, you need to solve this question. Please don't try to solve this complete question, else you will be taking more time, right? Okay. So this question belongs to boats and streams, you can say, right? And the ideal solving time for this question is around 20 seconds if you know how to solve these type of questions. In fact, not 20 seconds, just check the options, and by checking the options you can solve this question. But yes, you should know the approach of these type of questions first, right? Okay. Now let's talk about the other question. So this part is over. So thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you.